We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for a... Striding in, Kevin Biggio. And we are set for baseball here this evening. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Now in the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. The 2-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
In his career, Martinez is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it. That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The designated hitter.
And that misses. 2-1. Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, despite the loss last time out, that ball comes in and gets him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Ji-Man Choi. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Not the way you want to start the game as the pitcher. He dug his own grave a little bit, loading the bases there, and he had no chance but to throw a strike. Well, that's what you get when you start to groove one.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. All set for the start of the inning, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Drilled to the right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fifth.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Hernandez on second. Shaw on at first with nobody out. Chopped at third. Tough to get to. To second for one. On to first. The double play. Into the box now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Bounce towards the second baseman. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. That'll bring up Billy McKinney, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Batting 9.
Ready now, Reese McGuire. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Stepping up now, Bo Bichette. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Seared down the first baseline. And some trouble now in right field. He's in at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning. This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Hard on the ground towards short. Adames scoops it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
So stepping in to Oscar Hernandez as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. And that is off the wall. And the runner from third crosses the plate. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. In now, Travis Shaw. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is. Up next for the Rays, Jose Martinez. He reached on a single in his first try. High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning.
The right fielder, Austin.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. He singled his last time up. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. We played 3 and our score 3-3. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try it again, 3-2. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Into the box now, Billy McKinney. He drew a walk his first time up. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll played 1 for sure and maybe a second. The runner scores from second. Now he's safe at second as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Second baseman.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Bo Bichette, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3. Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be Willie Adames.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The first baseman.
1 out here in the Tampa Bay 4th, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Hector Velasquez will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Kiermaier at the track. The wall. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's now 6-3.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit sharply on the ground. Adames brings it in on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Travis Shaw. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. The 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Left side of the infield into the shift. That gets through and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. Shaw gloves it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
2-2.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Kevin Kiermaier. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now another 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McKinney's there for it. And the inning is over. Rays. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And standing in the outfielder, Billy McKinney. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Reese McGuire. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter number 8.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Kevin Biggio. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the 1-1.
Ball outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Still 2-2. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Down the third baseline, fielded cleanly, while the throw pulls him off the bag, and he'll get in there safely. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second, and coming forward now is the shortstop Willie Adames. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further. Into the box, Ji-Man Choi. Into center field. Line drive base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 6-6 ball game.
Boy, talk about having a night, D'Lo, with that base hit right there. That's his 4th run batted in of the game. Not only that, we're all tied up.
Yeah, you know what, Dan? He's had a great approach all night. That's his 4th RBI to tie this one up. Yeah, he's had a great approach all game.
Thomas Pannone enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. So here's Mike Zunino to see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking up is Hernandez, and this one is gone. A home run. At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
At the plate now, Jose Martinez. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy...
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Peter Fairbanks is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 29.
New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The first baseman, number 6.
At the plate, Travis Shaw. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. As a team, they're hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position, something that is way easier said than done. So undeniably, that's been a huge factor in this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Digging in once again, Trevor Story. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Still even at 2-2. And the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
In now, Ji-Man Choi hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Nick Anderson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
Full count.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will be next. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. So coming to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. So he got him swinging. Billy McKinney goes down for out number 2 in the top half. The 1-1 home.
Ball outside.
To 2-2 now.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Line drive to left. Martinez will get there, and he puts it away to. So digging in now, Brandon Lau, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brandon Lau is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here now is Mike Zunino. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
I don't know if that was a great take.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and Colin Poche comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 38.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in as the power-hitting second baseman, Kevin Biggio. Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Ball 2.
Outside ball.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's got it. 1 there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 9-6, the final tally in this one.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rays.